been wrong.
Alright, since we have Paul today, do you have any stories? The chat does want stories.
Yeah,
After last time.
Not today, really.
No stories?
No
From the weekend?
Nothing happened over the week. Nothing crazy.
Nothing since last week?
No, Friday was a pretty good day for me, but nothing.
Anything happened Friday?
No, I was just DJing. I was going off.
Alright.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, Joe, hit the chats. Just read something.
Yeah.
BGOSB said ChatGPT Riz. T Bando said rate Parker. He's 15. Desert
What?
Boy said rate me 1 through 10. T Bando said question mark bro. BGOSB said they got around the oranges and talk about science. KTA Bill said what? T Bando said bro don't read Parker
Crazy
chat.
to say, dude.
And KTA Bill said everyone's last sexual encounter. Alright, bro. And then
Dude, that's why we don't read your chat, T-Bandos, like, ever. Hang on.
I think we should just jump into topics, right?
Topics right away.
Okay, so we're gonna start off light.
This nigga T,
you know,
man.
get you guys warmed up. First topic is alcohol versus weed. What's better for you? Maybe individually, maybe based off science. What's better for your body? Before we get into this, I kind of want to get a group consensus of who's where. So whoever thinks alcohol is better, raise your hand.
Oh, I'm on the alcohol side.
I think it's situationally based.
Yeah,
and she
very
did not believe that.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe that
It's
though.
very
She didn't-
situational.
You didn't raise your hand until someone else raised
So
their hand.
for
You
this-
don't believe that though.
I do. I think it's situationally based. That's why
That's
it's
true.
a half. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like in between.
For this debate, choose a side.
Shit.
I'm on alcohol.
Oh.
Team alcohol.
Weed.
Yeah,
Alright, so just us three are alcohol?
Yeah.
Wait, let's go ahead and
And then you four are the weed?
I'm gonna go ahead and stay
Yeah.
neutral on that one.
You guys aren't on a side?
I can't be.
That's hard.
I haven't
can't be?
tried either of those things.
Oh.
What? Yesterday? What?
What?
Allegedly.
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 Allegedly, man. Come on now.
Allegedly.
Guys, she's lying on the Not Gonna Lie podcast right now.
No, that's alleged.
It's alleged.
It's alleged.
No, like allegedly.
It could have
I
happened.
would
It could have
say-
not happened. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Allegedly, I'd say alcohol is better.
Alright, so that's
Alleged.
4 for the alcohol.
Allegedly. This is a
Allegedly.
hypothetical debate.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, and
Okay,
then.
wait, I'll go with alcohol.
Allegedly.
Oh, so 5 for the alcohol.
Yeah.
Almost.
Y'all are outnumbered
Wow.
like fuck
Alright,
right
Joe,
now.
just me and you.
Alright, so Jay, start over there and we'll bring it
I,
up.
don't know, I thought she was
Alleged.
alcohol.
Alright,
Wait,
so
wait, Joe, hold on.
let's hear your piece.
Okay. Well, I'm also just speaking on like based on like how I grew up type of thing. So like my family is like really big on alcohol, so like I'm around it a lot. Anyway, but they have some valid points. Like I feel like when I do smoke, I don't really feel motivated. Like I feel like I don't know. I just do feel like slumped, I guess you could say. I'm not saying like it's bad to like do it all the time and whatever, but
Okay, so we're the alcohol side. Alright, so Erica, you explain why.
I grew up Irish. Like, I'm very, very Irish. So alcohol is, like, around you all the time. Like, when I was little.
Mhm.
And, like, my parents are older, too. So they'd have, like, drinking things. So I was, like, always kind of like, oh, you want a sip of this? Oh, you want to try that? So I was, like, led on to it really early.
I see,
so
I see.
I don't... Like, I think I would probably do the same thing for my kids if, like... It was at the right time, like I wasn't giving it at like 12 or anything like that, but like 16, 15, they're like, have a sip of this. So I probably would do the same thing, but I would also make sure to regulate it,
Okay.
because I don't need my kid ending up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning, anything crazy like that. But allegedly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fair point. Ronnie, you got it?
I'm gonna go to weed because it can be used for like
Medical.
better and like medical uses, and I like the alcohol point. I know that in my DNA, you know, like alcoholism is passed on, and both of my parents have like struggled with that, and I know that it's probably gonna pass on to my kids. So I'd rather them maybe take a different route instead of alcoholism. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not saying that they will end up as alcoholics, but it's a little bit more
It's
likely.
genetic.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to go with weed just because, again, I come from an alcoholic family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more likely that they become alcoholics. And also, like, the anxiety part of me just is like, oh, there's a lot of bad things that can happen from drinking alcohol, but they're stoners, like what are they gonna be doing? Just sitting on the couch, like
Eating.
like I guess like when it comes to motivation and all that, and they have to like make something of their life, weed is definitely like a motivation killer, dedication killer. So probably gonna keep them away from both. But if I had to choose, it'd probably be weed. And that's what you got.
Oh, definitely alcohol. Alcohol is way better for you, bro. I think vodka might actually be healthy for you.
Well, shit's made
It's
out of
kinda
potatoes.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, potatoes, yeah.
Irish people know everything.
All right, see, potatoes,
5%
carbs right there.
Damn, Paul.
And also, I think weed is bad because, like, for me at least, like I tried it before and I took like a 20 milligram edible and I was just clipped for like 2-3 days. Like I didn't do anything.
That's not a lot.
That was me too.
No, I was just done. And then yesterday, I had a couple drinks. I mixed 3 different alcohols. And what did we do today?
Gym.
We go gym. I didn't go to gym for like 2-3 days after the
I
edible.
went to work.
I feel like though with edibles though, it's like you're ingesting it versus smoking it.
Yeah, so it's tasting
Fair.
So
like
it like it like hits you harder.
Yeah, that's true. And also, just from what I've seen, I just feel like it makes people lazy. Like, I feel like they could just be so much better if they just didn't smoke weed. But, like, I feel like people can still reach their full potential if they drink alcohol.
What?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So you telling me?
Not if you're an alcoholic. Obviously, not that.
So then what do you mean?
If you have an
You're not
occasional
a weed-
weed versus the occasional weed smoker, and also every, like, weed smoker doesn't do it every once in a while. They do it, like, every fucking day.
That you can say the same shit for alcohol. You can say every alcohol person.
Do I drink every single day?
Bro, that's one person. Does
Does Jane
everyone
drink every single day?
I think.
Oh, Jaden. Jaden, did you not smoke
Every
before?
day.
What?
Have you not smoked before?
I have smoked before, yeah.
Did you smoke every day?
For
For a
period of
while.
time, yeah.
For a period of time, but like not the whole duration of you smoking weed, right?
No.
Exactly. Prove my point.
I mean, you can still drink and like not drink every day and still
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
it's the same.
So I think I still go with weed though because it's just a better euphoric feeling. I mean drinking is like drinking is too. Sometimes it's like intense. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just saying,
And,
a
like,
drink
the day
every once in a
after-
while is okay. But I feel like if you smoke weed, you do it all the time, and you're just gonna become lazy. That's all I'm saying.
So you can't become lazy drinking. You can say that for anything.
If I
feel
drink,
like
I'm
you-
definitely not fucking lazy, bro. Like
I
I'm
feel
just
like-
like lit.
I feel like if you let something make you become lazy, then you were already lazy to begin with.
Oh.
No, I disagree because I don't think I don't think I'm a lazy person, and whenever I have experiences with weed, I turn into a lazy fuck. Like I won't go to the gym,
I just get anxious when I smoke.
and then I just sleep for
But,
like
like,
12
anxious,
hours,
yeah.
and then I have like no memory. I'm like, what happened to my memory?
So grinding stoners are pretty impressive,
No, I don't think they're impressive.
right? Right? If that can make that effect and they're still grinding.
I don't really know many grinding stoners. Paul's just getting into the gym.
But like I've grinded in different ways before that.
I'm talking about like.
Hold on.
Yeah, I guess.
Is Drake not successful, or is he not like?
All I'm saying is,
Well, no, Wiz Khalifa, yeah.
I don't think you could reach your full potential if you smoke weed every day.
We got Wiz Khalifa, Snoop Dogg.
So you don't.
You're bringing up
He's
two
bringing
people.
up-
All right, so Matt, you said that you drink. If you smoke every day, you're not gonna reach your full potential. If you drink every day, you're not gonna reach your full
But I don't
potential.
think people that drink every day. I know
See,
very
like
few people
that.
that drink
What
every
type
day.
of discrepancy is that? Like that.
Unless you're an alcoholic, but then it's like click for you already.
All right, guys.
That
Let's get some chat.
All right, hit the chats.
All right, thoughts on psychedelics, like ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Yo, of course you know what it means. Ayahuasca.
He was quick with that.
I know. Let Paul answer that. Cause
Ayahuasca slash shrooms.
I've never done ayahuasca, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, then never mind. You don't know about that.
But mushrooms is depends where you are in life, you know.
And then T Bando said thoughts on black tar heroin. There's a voice said if Max gets lazy off the Zod, that means everyone does.
Jada can tell you all about that.
KTA Bill said W ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Passion said Trev.
He knows.
And then Kari, he your mans, bro.
I'm gonna do it eventually, hopefully.
Don't you like when they don't read chat for 20 minutes? The big drop is live.
Chat, it's
Big
been
drop-
5 minutes.
Yeah, what
So
are you
you
guys
They
can-
on
want us to
about?
read every single chat
I know,
they say,
right?
bro. Like, no.
Wait, I
D
have
Block,
a question.
Duke Live, D Block, Super, D Block, The Drop, D Max, read these damn chats. Don't trust women, kissing contest, please. Duke's live and protest since they don't read chat. Please is crazy. Just grabbed another drink, one more. I might need to go for a dive. Paul, do you eat edibles?
Sometimes.
They ask who is the one close to the camera. I think they're asking for you.
That'd be Jaden.
And then thank you, Joseph, for reading the chat to us. Thank you. And then Joe can't read. And then Jaden body count. And that's it.
Yeah, so that's why you guys want us to read the chat, bro? Like, that's what we want, bro? Come on now.
No, I was
That's
other
T-Bendos, bro.
T-Bandos, man. Alright, Jay.
Yeah. Okay, we're moving on. Second topic is more of a question. All right, rank these characteristics in a relationship. We just kind of want to get the opinion. People are gonna disagree.
I know.
The things to rank are love, money, and respect. And why you think that?
Okay.
You guys hear that?
No.
Love, money, and respect. Rank
Rank
it
them.
within a relationship.
Importance.
And explain why you believe that rank is true.
Okay.
I'll gladly go first.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
I think respect is number one. I think truly, like, like you can have fights with somebody, shit like that, like be in an argument and have like some negative feelings towards somebody, like you like in the moment, you know. But as long as you have like respect for somebody, it matters most. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you can be mad, but you gotta have respect for one another at the end of the day. And I think love would be second, just because why be with somebody if you don't love them? And then I think money
For
should.
money.
I think money should be third because I really think that it shouldn't have a place in someone's relationship because
Really?
I mean like
That's it.
Remember, this,
like it should like
this is a
like
rank. This is
you
just a
want to
rank.
be like financially stable and all that good stuff, but like you shouldn't let that kind of shit affect certain parts of your
Took all
relationship.
the words out of my mouth right there. No, I was gonna say the same.
So-
thing.
But what about what was the stat? Like, what percent of divorces are caused by money? Like, it's the number
Probably a
one.
lot.
There's the
A
number
lot.
one thing,
Like
yeah.
50.
That's
So how does money not matter?
Just don't
not
come
that it
to
doesn't matter. I just think you shouldn't let that affect how your relationship works out.
To
like,
an extent.
just- To an extent, yeah, no, most definitely. Like personally, if I'm in a relationship with someone, I'd like them to be financially stable, cause like
If they were broke, would you still date him? That's the answer right there.
no comment. That's why
No
it
comment.
matters to
That's
me.
the answer right
It
there.
matters to an
Yeah.
extent.
So that's why money is third on the list, though.
For me, personally.
Alright.
Is there anything you would swap money out with,
Mm.
or is money truly that number three? Because that's still high.
And the chat asks, what is financially stable to you? Then?
How much a year?
Fuck, I don't know. Just like being able to like support yourself. Like I don't.
If you can pay, yeah.
If you can pay to live, like, and you're comfortable with yourself and you're fine, like.
So like 40K a year is fine. What? That's
That's
the average salary for guys. Yeah.
What?
But it's,
That is
I'm not on
absurd.
the yearly
it's
rate.
enough.
That's absurd.
Yeah. So that's fine. 40K a year.
Well, actually, technically, it is a lot. If you're comparing it to average.
No, the average is between 30 and 50.
How?
What do you mean how like?
That's just
Personally,
what it is.
me,
That's
like,
just
I'm hearing that,
That's
I'm
what
like, that
people
sounds
work
real
in
good,
minimum
but.
wage.
Oh really?
I mean, I make fucking buck over minimum wage right now, so like 40K.
I'm glad that you don't know and you're still answering like reasonable.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people who don't know will say like 500K.
Yeah, they say like
Like
six
the most
figures.
like-
Like,
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm like, I make-
and that's like 1% of people.
I make $16.30 an hour at a 40-hour-a-week job. Like, if I was being paid yearly, like with an actual salary, like I feel like as long as you know how to spend your money, like it's
Budget.
fine.
There we go.
That's why I think money doesn't matter to an extent. Like if you were over here making like 50K, 60K a year, and you're spending it on dumb shit, then no. But like,
So you want them to be smart with money.
yeah, like that's why I like financially stable. Like,
So she's realistic.
No, yeah,
She's realistic,
The
alright.
delusional pill is not there.
Yeah. The
No.
Jaden, you got anything to say about
I'm
that?
still thinking about my answer.
Alright,
I
Ronnie.
have the same rank.
yeah.
Respect, love, money. Because it's hard to love somebody you don't respect.
Exactly.
You just
I
don't.
felt like
It's just not how it works.
Shit, we don't all have the fucking same answer on this one.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's just
probably.
common sense.
It
you know?
is.
Wait, did
Yeah.
you say what?
No,
Like, you
but I
can't-
feel like
Respect?
Like you can't love somebody that you don't respect.
Respect.
What was your order?
T-Bendos.
Respect,
What?
Okay.
love, money.
I thought I heard love.
And then, yeah, money matters a little bit to me. Just money matters a little bit because I want okay, I don't give myself a lot of props, but I consider myself kind of a hustler a little bit. I say that lightly. Like, I really want to get to a point where I don't need to depend on anybody. Like, that's, if I'm depending on a man, oof, I'm failing. I'm not doing good enough.
Oh.
And I just think that I want my partner to also have like a little bit of that, just like a little bit of hustle in him, because I think that's an admirable trait, and that's what I look for.
W mindset.
That's a good mindset. It's fine, yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that from you.
No, because it's true though. Cause like, no, because she. Why are you surprised to hear that from me?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd go crazy when she said that.
She doesn't want a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said she wants to make enough money to like keep her head afloat. Like, so she doesn't
Yeah.
like if the guy like abandons her, like she still has money.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
If she were to say, I don't need no man, because I can get my own back, that's a little different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ah.
I want to be where I like don't need a man to rely on.
But you want a man. So.
I would like a partner, yeah, but if it doesn't happen that way, then I'm okay. I want to be okay on my own.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, Jaden?
Okay, wait. So, it's still the same ranking, but like this is like piggybacking off like what they both said. So I have like always been inspired by my parents' relationship. So like their high school sweethearts, and like
Wow.
That's
Why are
nice.
you laughing, Paul?
anyway, and like they've always taught me. So like off of what Ronnie was saying, like they've always taught me to be humble.
Mhm.
Like never really care about like money like that. Like for example, okay, I don't want to say which parent. I don't want to say which parent, but like one of them makes less than the other, and money has never been like an issue between them. Like if anything, it's just like whatever, arguing and stuff, but like they've never really, fought over money. I don't know, like
How long have
it's
they been
never
together?
been
Well, so
their high school sweetheart. So like 22 years.
So, I'm gonna just take a guess. Does your dad make the most more money?
should I say this one?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't. I just like.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I have a question though. Is you don't have to, obviously you don't have to say like are you rich, are you poor, all that stuff.
Mhm.
But is the amount of money you guys make enough to like not have to fight over it?
Yeah, like financially stable. That's why again, piggybacking off her, like they just.
Okay.
At least are
Yeah, that makes
financially
sense. So like
stable.
life is good. Like, no.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really. Okay.
That's why
reasonable
love and
response.
respect is more higher up than money, because even though they're like different, they have differences in
Yeah.
finances. Like
Mm-hmm.
they still have like the love and respect more higher.
Good
Like,
relationship.
does that make
Good
sense?
relationship.
Yeah, no, it makes
Oh,
sense.
it's
God.
No, you guys are making more sense than a lot of other people.
Go.
So,
yeah.
Paul, Joe, you guys kind of were all on the same page, I think. on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Damn, so
Yeah.
it was like unanimous around this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, what the? That's boring as hell.
Do you want us to be delusional or something?
Yeah,
That's what
He
it
doesn't
usually
make $1
is.
million a year. I
Sorry.
don't want him.
If he, yeah.
If he
Shut him.
doesn't own a Bugatti, I literally don't care.
I will not look again.
Yeah.
Let's get some chat. Just double check they don't want anything.
Watch Joe
Parker
say
is
let's.
such a dick.
Watch Joe say let's read chat, then reads the 5 newest messages, and that's it. Bro, this nigga T Vanos is on.
Wait, no, yeah,
Yeah, people
Joe,
just always.
Yo, I
Joe,
swear to
Joe,
God, bro.
Joe, hit the chat, say their
Yo,
name.
they okay. Fascinating Solo said, yeah, they making too much sense, and then laughing, and then KTA Bill said they finally have smart guests. And then, thank you.
All right. Next topic. How do you know if you've been friend zoned, or how do you friend zone somebody?
Ooh.
Kind of go hand in
Damn,
hand.
this is
Maybe
Good
they're
one, I ain't
different.
gonna lie.
Jaden, you got something to say this time?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Give me a second.
Start
No,
with
you
Ronnie.
you can skip me.
Start with Ronnie.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
I guess I think you've been friend zoned if they start talking about other girls and guys in front of you, like, oh yeah, I'm talking to this girl, I'm talking to this guy, whatever. Or I feel like it's more of like a vibe thing. You just kind of should know
They're like, oh.
the way that you should. A lot of people
Yeah.
are a little delusional, so they don't know
Mm.
like the difference. Because there's definitely a difference from when you're talking to somebody from when you're like in the process of getting friend zoned or you have been friend zoned. It's just different. You talk to each other different. But how I would friend zone somebody is I think I would just make it clear what I want right now and like what I'm looking for out of that specific relationship that I have with that person. I would just be straight up. But I'm just a straight up person.
That's fair.
No beating around the bush.
Just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Okay, so it's obvious and it should be obvious.
It should be obvious. But if you notice that the other person is still trying to fight for more, then you should let them know.
Yeah,
like-
that makes
yeah.
Like
sense.
if you're getting obvious signals that
Yeah.
you're not trying to fuck with them anymore, and they're like, then let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go.
They keep saying let Jaden speak. Jaden.
Well, I don't have
Yeah.
anything to say.
Like, how would you friend zone
Yeah.
someone?
Same thing.
Same
You just
thing,
gotta be straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Really? Have you
I
been
mean,
straight
like-
up?
Yeah, cause like when you're first talking to someone, well, crap, it depends on like who starts it. Like initially intentions are always kind of first. Are we talking about how long have we been friends for? Like
Okay.
Any
how
amount,
long have
honestly,
I
any
been
amount of
talk-
time. Like, any amount of time,
Mhm.
seriously.
Like even like
Any
you just
situation.
met somebody, and like you get their snap or something like that, and you're like, vibes not for me.
Yeah.
Well, but then you
yeah,
can-
see, so I feel like intentions should be like initial, like right at the start.
Ghosting.
And then what if...
Not
I was about to
ghosting.
say,
I wouldn't
yeah, that's
see.
how
I'm
it
not
was.
that type of
Ghosting is-
person.
yeah, I
Maybe
think
I
ghosting
should
is like a
see.
very popular one.
Well, because here's the thing.
I've been ghosted.
That's not
If you
friend
just
zone,
met
though. That's not
somebody-
they don't fuck with you.
If you just met
If they
somebody,
ghost you, they don't fuck with you. Like, it's not even friend zone. Like,
if you just met somebody, then it's easy to do that because you don't have a relationship with them. You don't have to be friends with them. But like Jaden was saying earlier, like it's different for if you've been friends with somebody for so long and then it happens. And then what do you
Yeah,
do?
'cause
That's
I've
kinda
been through that.
You don't get a ghost them now. Sorry, you don't get a ghost them. Like what
Yeah.
piece of
Alright, so
shit?
yeah, let's say you're friends with them for a little while.
I wanted to date one of my really long term best friends, and obviously he didn't want to. So I would just be like, okay, dude, what's up between us? Because it's obvious. You can tell that one likes the other, whatever, and then they just tell you they don't want to ruin the friendship and da da da.
So straight up, you've had good.
Yeah.
You guys have had good situations with this, good experiences. There's been some pretty messed up experiences
Good.
where
Good experiences.
They're begging me to ask this one question. This is weird. I'm just gonna let this be put out there. This is very weird, but they asked Jaden, "What color was your last piss? Hope you've been drinking plenty of fluids."
What? Why do you say that?
Kelly chat.
This nigga said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah, but he said he was gift. He said he was gift.
Two.
Okay, gift. That's what you have to gift.
Desert Boy, yeah.
That was Desert Boy?
Yeah, he said you have to. I will
Yeah.
gift.
What is up with Desert Boy today, man? He's going crazy.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
probably
know.
drunk or high or something like.
Yeah.
Guys, we gotta call in.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be hilarious.
Calling?
Hold on. Caller, I just want to let you know this is going on YouTube, so people are gonna see this, alright?
Solo. That was not me, bro. That was solo.
Oh.
That was solo.
That makes
I
more
swear to
sense.
God.
That
I
makes more
swear to
sense.
God. Swear to God. Clear my name. Please clear my name.
Is that all you want to say, bro?
Wait, off the record though.
Someone said put your hands up. Joe, they said put your hands up.
Wait, let him talk, Alright, never
He doesn't
mind.
wanna
I don't know what
talk.
the fuck that was about.
I'm running
Oh my
away.
fucking god, another one.
Running away.
Oh.
Yeah, that is the
Hold on,
biggest
guys.
way out of
Alright, caller, what's up?
Yo, I'm clearing my name, bro.
What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say for yourself?
Joe made me say that because I guess.
Nigga, I'm literally right here. They all see me right here.
Yeah, but your father like that. That's it.
That's why they made him put his hands up because he texted me under the table. All right, I'll see you.
Alright, Ronnie, finish your story.
Once upon a time, I was at work and we were having an event that was a Valentine's Day event. And if you were single, you wore a wristband, right? And it was me and my friend who were working it. And we were doing check-in. All the people that were checking in, we were working with them. And we're ooh, let's wear wristbands, have fun. Because we were both single. And this guy came up, he got his wristband, whatever, and as he was leaving, he was like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, yeah, I definitely have a boyfriend. And he saw my wrist. I was wearing the wristband. He was like, damn, if you thought I was that ugly, you could have just said that. And I was like,
Damn!
No, might be.
That sucks. He
Damn.
must have been hurt.
Sorry.
He must have been hurt. Jaden, you wanna tell your story?
Yeah. So it was freshman year, U of A. Come on. I was in my dorms and there was this girl who just came over. I didn't know her. She just like opened up my door and was like, "Hey, Jaden," and I was like, "Right." Yeah. Anyways, she comes in and she's not my type. She's kind of like weird, like kind of obnoxious, like those type of people. It's just,
Yeah.
like, annoying.
Yeah.
So I was like gonna be like, I'm not interested, right? So I'm like waiting a little bit because there's like 4 other guys in the room. We're all like playing Madden. So I didn't have to say that yet. I was like, oh, I'm not being assaulted right now. Like I could just keep playing video games. I go to my room, like there's 2 dorms connected. I go to my spot to grab something. I don't remember what it was. And she comes in and like low-key was getting pretty handsy, like sexually weird. So I'm like, okay, chill, like stop. And she was like, oh, but like I heard that actually never mind. Basically, she was being like really, really handsy, and I was like, okay, like listen, like I'm not into that. I don't like you. Blah blah blah. And I kicked her out the room, right? And then her friend came back like 30 minutes later and was like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like how like you're so mean, like why would you kick her out? All this stuff. And I'm like, bro, I just got like sexually assaulted by this girl and like they're getting pissed at me. Like I don't know if that really counts as curving, but it's
Look at that.
I don't know, that just kind of sounds like defending yourself, right? Right?
I was thinking about that this morning, so I was like, damn, it's like something I forgot for a while, and somebody mentioned Arizona this morning to me, and it just like popped in my head, and I was like, oh damn, forgot that happened.
You should have talked to them heads.
To her friend, not to her.
Oh.
She was interesting.
I wouldn't talk to her either.
Yeah, she was interesting.
Alright, what the fuck?
That's probably like the worst curve I've ever had to do, because it was like literally like defending myself.
W story, Jaden.
Yeah, I feel like I just made everybody depressed or something.
No, it's like you just like I'm sorry. Buddy.
No, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Nope.
Oh. I have a great therapist. If you
Yeah. Any psych majors in the chat for Jaden? So I was out like going to this party, and I was like on my way to this party, and this girl from one of my classes like texted me like, Max, I have something to tell you when you get here. So I'm already like, oh Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
So she's like trying to talk to me on the sofa and like da da da, and then I had to like pretend I had a girlfriend, and she was like, what? You don't have a girlfriend? I was like, yeah, I do, whatever. And then like she's being really like handsy and all that stuff. So I go upstairs and Jaden's upstairs, right? And I guess she followed me upstairs. I didn't even like notice really. And then Jaden's in the bathroom, right? And I was gonna go in the bathroom and like talk to him and like tell him, right? So I get in the bathroom with him. As I go to close the door, she rams into the door. Like I didn't expect it. So it literally felt like an NFL running back just rushed me into the door. And I just like went back. Like I went back. And then did you leave the bathroom? I don't remember. He might have left the bathroom, right? So like she was kind of like blocking my way to get out of the bathroom, and I had to like I don't know, somehow I got around her in the bathroom, right? And then there was a bed right there, and one of my boyfriend girlfriend friend, right? They were sitting on the bed, and somehow she wrangled me down on the bed, and was like chill, I'm not gonna touch you, bro. Like I haven't touched you. I'm leaving you up. She was like this on me on the bed, right? Like holding
you were like
up.
this, and you were like this.
I was like that. I was dead ass like that. And I was just like eyeing my other friends. I was like, yo, me. I was like saying me. Because like she was, this was before I went to the gym. She was way stronger than me. Like I'm not gonna lie. And I was like trying to move. And then she just like kind of like laid her head on me. And she like closed her eyes. And I was just kind of like trying to sneak my body away. Like snake around, get through the arms. And then I finally got free. And she's like holding on my arm. And then I got out of it and went downstairs. I didn't really like curve her because I didn't say anything. But I don't know, I thought that was kind of... Yeah, that was a non-vocal curve, right?
Coming in like a running back is...
Derrick Henry, bro, that's all I don't even know. That was Derrick Henry.
I mean, you guys did talk, though. You said you had a girlfriend. So.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. But then she didn't fucking want to listen to that.
Wait, who are we talking about?
We can't dox anyone on here. I'll tell you after.
I think I remember it, but I'm not sure. Okay. Paul, you got a curve story?
Most of mine are like, I'll get canceled if I say them, so I was scared. But there was one here. There was one. There was one here, and I just had the gut like, I come here and then, guys, yeah, here's to win. She was like, oh, this chick like fucks with you or whatever, And I just look at the chick, and I just had a really bad feeling, you know, like, my gut was just telling me, like, this is not it, you know, like, this is not it. And then I just never even talked to her. I was just like, I just pretend she doesn't exist. And then I really got saved because she just went and did other stuff that I would just not even imagine. Like,
Yeah, she was active that night.
she was very active, and I was like, I really got saved because that's probably got like a lot of miles, you know? Too many miles over there, so.
Too
Yeah.
many miles fall.
I just had a God
Play
feeling.
like a robot.
It's a God feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, your gut feeling was right.
My gut feeling
Yeah.
was insane. That's like the best gut feeling I've ever had in my life, you know? Like,
I think
Actually,
you know
no.
why next.
I don't know.
I think you know
I don't
why.
know. I don't know. Joe.
Alright, so this one, y'all, I think Jaden was here, or you were definitely here. This was like 2 months ago. This was like damn near on the pod. And it was like the pod where we like had like 2-3 guests, I think, and it was drinking involved, and then so
Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
then
that was
she was
fucking
like
ridiculous.
on some shit like, and I was like, nah, let's not do that, especially not here. And then
On stream.
On
too.
camera.
no, not on. Well, it wasn't on live.
There
It
was
like,
something on live.
No, there was a
There was something on live.
oh yeah, there was definitely something. Wait,
Wait, tell the full story though. Tell the full story.
I'm not one of those, right? I don't
Bro,
do
just
that.
tell the
I
full
don't-
story. It's
I don't
hilarious, dude. It's like what the actual, bro. Please tell it.
Alright, so basically we were on the pod, we were drinking, we were like just conversating, with chat and everything, and then one, like, I don't know exactly what happened because I was kind of drunk too, but like, so one thing led to another. We got off camera and she was like trying to fuck downstairs, and then I was like, nah, let's not do that, and then she got upset, and then we just left her in the room downstairs, and we came back on the pod and just finished the pod up.
Bro, you're leaving a detail.
Was there-
that was that night, bro.
Yeah, right? That was the same night where
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So Joe also had a good
so
gut feeling that night.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I didn't do that because she was trying to do that, and then like I guess since
That's something else.
since I didn't want to do that, she got someone else to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody else who was not here.
Who was not
Yeah,
here.
it was not here.
I think it was just a Tinder match, and they just.
That guy went like 200 on the freeway. He just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, that guy appeared out of nowhere, bro.
Thin air.
Dude, my gut feeling was insane, though. That was like,
Mhm.
Why was your gut feeling insane?
because it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, same day.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Alright.
same day.
Yeah, that's nuts.
5 people on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
And
And
that's-
Yeah.
And then I was actually, yeah, I was like, there's no way if like I did it and then it like she went and did all that, I would have like actually like
Yeah.
reconsidered all of my life, you know. I'll reconsider how I was in the situation in the first place, you know.
Okay. This one's very open-ended. You guys can use whatever experiences you want to answer this question, because it's hard to answer. Who lies more, men or women?
Oh, me instead.
Woman for
Oh,
sure.
you said me?
Yeah.
So you're saying me as in you,
Like,
as in women?
I'm not talking
Right.
generally for women, but like I definitely lied a lot. I feel like.
See, I like the honesty here.
Yeah,
I
very
love the
honest.
honesty.
I was like, I have lied myself out of so much shit when it comes to men.
Dude, this is the most like responsible people we've ever
I
had.
know, like-
like, yo, there's no way. Like,
Like,
we're so
they're
used to
answering
people saying the
everything
most like
so-
ridiculous shit ever.
Men,
Yeah, like,
And you guys are just like agreeing with us, and you guys are saying the right things. Like,
I lied.
Sorry.
So much.
yeah, I know.
Lulu.
We need to like go to like, we just need to go to like the slums or something. And just, like,
Right? Yeah.
delusional ass
The girls
people.
that were there last week.
Jaden, you want to start?
No.
So I guess Eric already started.
Jaden just waiting so she get like.
I just called
Yeah, all right. We'll start. We'll go, Ronnie.
Okay.
her.
I honestly want to say that it's almost equal. Almost. Because I feel like women lie a lot to protect men's feelings and protect their own feelings.
Or get
Almost like men.
And then men also kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because there's some men.
Somebody I know.
Oh, it's the chat. He knows this ridiculous shit, guys.
The Bentos?
Caller, how's it going?
Everything's going pretty good.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I know. You got a question or you got something to say?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't like the generalization of the chat. You feel me? Like, niggas like me, I'm innocent.
Read the last chat from T Bandos.
Read my last chat. I'm innocent.
Read his last 3 chats.
Nigga said,
I'm all
chat,
innocent.
chill out, nigga. I did nothing.
Just scroll up a few.
Don't read chat. Don't why me. Max, when are you going back to Thailand?
I've never been to Thailand.
Yeah.
Wipe your lip when you done. I mean, he ain't saying.
Scroll up a lot, bro. You see.
Exactly. School it the whole time. I said nothing. I'm innocent.
Nah, yeah,
Oh,
he's
God, I'm
chill.
innocent.
Yeah,
He's
I
chill.
think
I ain't gonna lie.
Alright, so we need to stop taking calls from people trying to prove their
I ain't gonna lie.
innocence. 'Cause there's somebody in the chat that's wild.
Bro, we don't got time.
Yeah, I know. There's somebody in the chat that's wild, and I don't know who it is. Like, you can't all plead innocent.
Nah, I know who it is. I'm just not gonna say a name because I'm not snitching like that. But fuck, I see a few names that I know who's doing the damage.
Everyone's
About
doing
3 or
the
4 of them. Just,
You want to dox him?
I'm not.
Yeah, fully going
Alright.
During that time, I was able to think a little bit more.
Okay, good.
And I'm going to say more women because, okay, I'm going to get a real feminist on you. But I feel like women have been kind of more conditioned to like sit down and like be quiet and please the men. So like they'll lie to like protect their feelings a lot. Anyone want to
Do
do
those
that?
lies matter as much though? Because like, what are those lies? Those are like a guy says like, oh, I like spaghetti, and she disagrees with him even though she doesn't like spaghetti.
Well,
That's
isn't
only-
that her pleasing the man? Because she wants to be like, oh yeah, like me too.
No, yeah, but is that lying though? Really? Like, is that really lying?
It's like a white lie.
That's like a white lie.
I feel like men do like more little lies, but women do like bigger lies.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
so, say
that was
and
sad.
women are like better at like holding their lie, like to make it seem like the truth. Bro, I swear, like. You would come to her and be like, you're lying about something, and she will literally say, no, I'm not lying, and then you'll be like, damn, bro, am I really like tripping, bro? Like, bro, is she not lying? Like, what the fuck going on?
I agree
So
with that.
that's what I think about that.
That's not a bad thing.
Like I feel like we women definitely lie like to get ourselves out of shit too. Like, come over. I'm on my period. No, you're not. Like I have used that excuse so many times. Or like, oh, I can't. I have something going on. Like, no, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, so they think women lie more. Alright, for the sake of the argument, I think I'm just gonna take the other side.
But
Because think about
you can't lie.
I'm not lying, just for the sake of the argument.
That's lying.
Yeah, it has to be what you really think.
Yeah, that's what you really believe in your brain.
Well, I think girls do way bigger lies. And I think guys do some of the smaller lies. But think about how much guys lie to try and get sex. Like on a date,
Oh,
a
so
guy
much.
is happy like
much.
it's
That's
lies.
lies. So like I said, dudes do the little lies. They'll just act like they like something. So like a girl will be like, man, I love tennis. You know, the nigga be like, yeah, I love tennis.
That's
Like,
what we sports.
I know.
exactly. Like, it's like more so some little shit. It's not more so like, oh, like big lies type shit. I don't think. But I feel like any lies really like bad
The
though.
people that men lie about their age a fuck ton.
And
Their
I-
age?
Yes, I had that happen to me so recently.
I've never lied
I
about my
have never lied
age.
about my
I had that happen.
I have.
That's
Now, when I was 16, I used to say I was 19.
Alright, let
This
Erica
happened
tell
to
the
me literally
story.
like a week ago. So I.
Oh wait, just so you know, this is like evidence.
Like if it was like under the age of 7 years old.
Oh no! Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal, okay.
I went to an SCG basketball game, met a guy. Guy was allegedly told me he was on the team. Cause you know like sometimes on basketball teams like they'll have more people on the team than play at the time.
Yeah.
Like there's people on the sides, right? He told me he was on the team. I was like, that's dope. I followed him on Instagram, whatever. I then like year later, like this happened just recently. I matched with him on Tinder. He's like, what's good? And I was like, oh, I don't know. He's like 7 feet tall as well. So I was like intrigued.
She's
So
a
I was
type.
just like,
She got
She got a type.
Yeah.
She's like the trees chat. 6'8" and up.
yeah, specifically. No, like taller men are good. Anyways, so I was like, he was like, pull up. So I pull up. He definitely was as tall as he said. His Tinder thing said he was 23, which is like already a big jump for me. But I was just like, fuck it. It's gonna be one time. Like, who the fuck cares? I don't care. I then asked him, I was like, are you for real 23? And he was like, I'm 24. I was like, Okay.
That's not even that big of a
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
I think
It
it's
gets,
fine.
no. It gets worse. It gets worse.
I
It
was
gets worse.
saying, it's not it.
We do some things, allegedly, and then I go the next day. My friend is on the SSU cheer team, so I was like talking about him to her. Like she was like, "Oh, okay, like let's look him up in the roster." Looks him up from this year, not there. Looks him up from last year, was not there. He was a senior, like on the SSU basketball team, like 2020 or 2017. He was 28 years old, and he told me he was 24.
See,
Oh.
that's pedo vibe.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
That's-
texted him too to like see if he'd fess up about it. I was like, "How old are you? Like for real?" And he was like, "I'm 24. I told you that." I was like, I sent him a screenshot of that shit, and I was like, whatever fucking website I was on says otherwise, and he was like, "Oh my bad." I was like, I looked at myself. I'm like, damn. Like he was a senior in college when I was a freshman in high school.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's so
That shit ached me out so
See,
fast.
that's disgusting. Like, as,
Oh no.
when I was 16, I would say I was 19, but I was, you don't
You don't go
you
down,
don't
you
go
go down.
down.
Go down.
You
Yeah,
go down,
yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
down.
I was like, oh, okay, so you're a pedophile.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god.
Never. I have not spoken to him since.
Damn.
Crazy they got away with that.
That's wild
Yeah.
too, huh?
But how old are you?
19.
Damn. That's
Like
damn near
like
decade.
if 24 is like up
The
there.
borderline.
It's like that's like the max I'll go, but I was
Average.
sick.
The average female ends up marrying somebody 4 years older.
Yeah, like I'm not like the age difference doesn't like bother me. Like I now would confidently go and like talk to like a 23-year-old like just to see, cause I'm almost 20, so I was like that's not that bad. But like 8 years older than me.
Damn, you got this shit too.
That's
Oh
what-
shit, I forgot.
I know.
Holy.
How do you think I felt? I was home. I was like in my car. I was like, ugh, like, ew.
What's your cap on age? Like the oldest person?
24 probably.
What's the oldest person you guys have all fucked with?
28.
Oh yeah, you.
Unfortunately,
Right.
37.
Oh jeez.
How old is he?
Oh, I
How
have a
old
funny
is he?
story about
How
that.
old
Wait,
is he?
everyone. Ronnie, just say the age, bro.
Number.
No.
It's just
Say
a
the
number.
This is a not gonna lie podcast. We're open on here.
Clearly.
We're all gonna go. Yeah, she just told a ridiculous story.
8.
Hold on.
I feel like if you about to say 42 once in a
He had 2 kids. A 401k.
Okay, well, we did have kids.
Two
Not
baby
married.
Wait, he
so-
did?
We need the number,
Wait,
Ronnie.
kids?
No, we didn't.
We need
have
the
Oh.
number.
No kids, not
I have a
married.
funny
Higher
story
or
about
lower?
that.
30.
Hi.
Oh.
35.
No, 32.
Oh, okay.
How old are you? How old are you?
21.
No.
I mean, yeah, that's not great, but like that's not like as
It's
bad
not
as I
terrible.
thought it
Did he pay
was
for
gonna be.
it?
Yeah.
Did he-
Was he rich?
Did he buy you shit?
If he
Not
was-
a broke 32 year old.
She
Yeah,
said-
no, I said broke 32. That's crazy.
Not a broker material, that's for sure. But
She
yeah.
signed an NDA.
All right, Jaden, oldest for you.
Freaking 22, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's really normal. Jaden.
Oh
I I plead the fifth.
So
That's not fair.
Hey.
No, because I had to, you have to.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you understand. This is the Not Gonna Lie podcast.
If it's
Everyone's saying.
Exactly, which
Just say
means
that.
if I were to say a younger age, I mean I'd be lying, but I'm pleading the fifth. It's not a lie.
So it's like 40.
She was
It's not a lie.
What?
Jaden?
Jaden, just
You're
fucking
gonna be
lie.
under all on myself.
It's fine.
You gotta. Come on.
That's that.
That's it.
You can do minus two plus two if that makes it better.
You can go like round to the nearest 10.
Yeah.
You got like
And
50.
if 20 is the rounded, I don't.
She was a mom. She was a
Ooh.
mom. I'll just say that.
Damn.
How
Alright,
many-
Like the kid is like old, like oh,
How
like-
many kids?
You trying to be a stepdad?
Max, what do you got?
Yeah, I
He's trying
want
to say
to know the exact number. Do you even know the exact number?
I'm sure she lied.
So 40s? 40s.
Probably.
Can you say like
We say 40.
20s,
We say
30s?
40.
You
40s.
don't have to say the
That's a
number.
fair estimate.
So Jaden's is probably
That's
oldest.
a
So
fair.
40s.
Okay.
Okay.
40s.
I
Okay.
could not handle that.
You can't handle? I don't know. It's between like 2 for me because I didn't get the age out of one of them. So
Wait.
I just didn't know her age.
Mm.
But I do know that she was married
Oh.
for a minute.
Could you imagine you like hook up with someone that like you finish everything like I gotta go get the kids. Hold on. Like
That's so sus.
That would be
Mess.
so wild.
That's so sus.
Mess.
But there's girls like our age with kids too.
Yeah.
Like this girl, like she FaceTimed one time and she had like
Someone crying in the background. Like,
no, like she just like fucking pulled out a kid out of nowhere. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? She just pulled the kid out. Cause she wanted to come over and then we were FaceTiming and then she was like, can I bring the kid? And
This is not my podcast.
and I did not let her bring the kid.
did she come still?
No.
Okay,
I think she might have taken offense to me not allowing her child.
I guess, yeah.
How though?
Like, what did you want me to do? Like, I ain't got no like blocks. I don't have toys.
Just put him on the fucking PlayStation.
I don't think he was an old enough kid to play PlayStation.
Fair.
I think it was probably still in diapers.
Probably, yeah. No, seriously.
A crawling kid.
It was definitely a
You
crawling
can't even
kid.
walk.
Yeah. Or maybe he was just learning to walk, something like that. I think he was old enough to get in a jacuzzi though, so.
What?
You better on the PlayStation. I don't think you can swim in the jacuzzi, but you're too short. Like,
You can play PlayStation. I mean, if you can get in the jacuzzi, you can play PlayStation. I ain't gonna.
Anyway, chat, I didn't let any of this happen. They never came over, and I never talked to them again.
Do you think that girls' body counts matter
Oh
more than
wow!
men's?
Oh wow! Oh wow!
That
And
was-
I'm
you
gonna
like
let me
it?
start this because this is.
Alright, we'll let
I just gotta get this off my fucking chest, guys. It definitely different. Girls' body counts matter so fucking much. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That matters like the most.
Are you gonna say why it matters, or you're just gonna say it matters the most?
It matters because like, for as a girl, like you're allowing a man inside of you. So it's like, if you allow too many men inside of you, it's like, in my eyes, it's like, damn, like, how do you really feel about a person if you're allowing all these other people to be inside of you? That's how I would see it. But I mean, it's not. It matters, but it's also about like what is high and what is low. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you could have a certain amount of bodies and it not be high, and it won't matter. But like, if you have like 100 fucking bodies, then like, yeah, like,
I think I only know like two chicks with 100 buddies. I don't think that's a high number, but like,
That's wild.
So what's
100
high?
is a
That's
high
What's high to
number.
you?
What's
I think
high
we
to you
all
for
have
a
different
guy?
versions
So-
What's
of
high to you for a
high.
girl?
All right,
Because we have
Like
like,
Bando's coming to save the day.
so for a guy our age,
wait, are we talking to like, cuff, like wife?
No, but wait. But for a guy our age, a high body count would probably be like
40.
40. Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
40
Okay,
plus.
and for a girl?
40
Girl?
Joe, what are you talking about, man?
High body.
What do you
count,
mean?
40, dude.
No, not even that.
I'm saying for our age, like, bro, the average dude is not be.
The
fucking-
average
I
dude is
don't
like-
know.
Go
Joe, I
on.
don't think she's talking about guys. She's
That's,
asking.
What
that's
about
why
women?
the
Yeah,
average
we're talking
body
about
count is
girls.
much lower.
Oh.
for guys.
She's talking
I
about
didn't
girls.
say average.
Like,
We'll
I
go
said a high
around.
body
We'll go
count.
around.
I'm sorry. What a lot.
All right, let Joe go because
No, we'll go
I'm
around.
disagreeing with
I just
Joe
want
right
to
now, I ain't
hear
gonna lie.
for like women. What is a
It's
high
talking about
body
women.
count for women our age?
Are you disagreeing with the reason why? Or
I'm just asking.
A high body count for women our age. We're in a different era, so I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna say 20.
Oh no.
Damn! Wow, what a gap. That's crazy. Okay.
Joe,
Next.
that is not fucking
Go.
what you're saying.
Hey,
He said sub out Joe.
I don't know. For me, like the actual number doesn't matter. It's just like what who the people are. You know, if they're like some like
relationships.
like no, if the people are like some like musty ass motherfuckers.
Like
you
if
know,
some
like,
girl has a body count like crazy and she's fucking musty dudes, then that's icky.
yeah, that's like foul. But if they're all like clean, like nice dudes, you know,
I agree.
like dudes that are like, you know, like not like they shower every day and like they're like, you know, like they're not like dirty, like they wash their hands like and shit, like it's like whatever for me, you know, like as long as like I don't share the juices with them, you know, like as long as it's like while I'm like talking to this girl, like she's not like fucking other dudes, like I don't care how many people she fucked before that, you know, like
Okay.
to an extent, you know, like obviously like if it's like 100, 200 bodies, then like that's a problem, you know, but like
Whose body counts matter more? Men's or
Okay,
women's?
obviously
and then,
women.
Okay, and
And I can
then
give you a very long list why.
okay, and then what is considered high for a girl our age, and what is considered high for a boy our age?
By my standards,
Yes.
for a guy, I don't think there is like a high body count because I really don't think a guy can really achieve that high of a body count at our age. I think it's very hard to do for guys because it's harder for guys to get sex.
I don't know. You wanna
If you compare-
stage,
No,
I gotta go with
No,
someone else,
no,
like
I'm
I'm talking about for most guys. The average guy.
That's a 50,000
Paul.
people school. What are you talking about? Like,
1 in 3 guys are virgins or haven't had sex in the last year. So that's
that is
33%.
absurd.
Yeah. So most guys aren't fucking like that, like at all.
That's crazy.
So it's very hard for a guy to get a high body count. You have to be doing like something. Most guys are not like fucking. I'm sure you guys know some guys who have like really high body counts, but those are like the top, like I don't know, a couple percent of guys.
Okay.
And those guys are probably fucking all the same girls.
Is ours higher or not? Like, not considered higher? Or like,
I don't think a guy can really like. All right, unless it's like a couple hundred, sure, like that's pretty fucking high at our age. But that's only probably like 10 guys in all of San Diego, like dead ass, like that are our age. Unless you guys know a lot more.
that
Like,
past 100 body
I don't
count?
know,
Yeah,
man.
probably.
no, yeah, seriously, it's
Oh,
very
yeah.
it's very hard for a guy.
Bro,
to
if
get
you
a high
got
body
100
count.
bodies, bro, your dick's about to fall off, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean,
Simple, bro.
I'm
But
not
you
gonna
can
lie,
stay safe too. Like,
Since
Nah.
like dating
You have to be raw
came into
dogging,
the picture, I think
You
it's
did
been a lot
100, you're
easier for
raw.
guys.
Like 20 of them at least.
Not all guys. 20% of the app users are girls. 80% are
That's
guys.
still a lot of girls. And they,
Most guys don't even get liked
like,
on Tinder.
It's true.
You know,
At
like,
all. They don't. Girls swipe only 4% of the time. These are stats. I looked it up.
No, what's a girl like? What is bad
Oh,
for
hi?
a girl?
All right. So by my standards, I have like if I'm talking about like a wife, a girl I want to introduce to my mom, like, all right, I might put a ring on her finger, like all that. You guys are not gonna like this answer, bro.
if you was telling the truth,
Yeah.
you'd say
A virgin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I'm serious. Like you guys are gonna hate this, bro. Fuck. Preferably,
This is preference.
this is a preference. I'm allowed to have preferences. Do we all agree? Am I not allowed to have
No,
preferences?
yeah, go on.
Between 1 and 2, and I'm gonna tell you guys why.
I'm never getting married.
Bro.
That's just me though. You can marry some like a lot of simps will take a girl with high body counts. They will, but you're not gonna want those guys.
So what's high to you? That's what I asked.
So statistically, a body count 6 and up is when it starts to like tank for marital satisfaction. So like if I'm going by statistics and not just like how I feel, I'm gonna have to like agree with the statistics.
Okay, so how do you feel? I'm asking your opinion.
Like, what if there was a girl that you like really, really liked? She was perfect for you, right? And she just had a higher body count.
What number?
I don't know, just higher than that.
like higher than yours.
Oh,
Than mine?
I wouldn't touch that.
I wouldn't touch that if I'm being 100% honest. Cause like, what the fuck is like. So here's the thing. We're gonna go into a deep rat. Right? Are you guys ready? A deep little rabbit hole. Guys have to build their value when they're born, and girls are kind of born with value.
Yeah.
So, and you guys can't argue this. It's much easier for girls to have sex. You guys can go out and have sex whenever you want. You guys are a text away from having sex, right? Right? Like, let's be
That's
honest.
facts.
Yeah, I could agree.
Yeah.
Right? Hold on. How the fuck did he break my D&D?
You called twice.
He called twice. Solo, I'll call you after. Let me just finish this. And it's much harder for guys because guys they have to fucking like work for it to have sex. They have to have money. They have to be funny. They have to be charming. They have to be attractive. They have to be like all these things. A girl doesn't have to be any of those things. She honestly doesn't even have to be that attractive to get sex. There are fat girls out there that can go and just have sex. Like there are guys that would fuck them. Bro, nigga, what? So all right, I'm gonna re-say what I just said. So you guys agree that it is much easier for girls to have sex than guys.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about life, what is more respected in life? A self-made millionaire or a trust fund baby?
Self-made.
Self-made millionaire, right? Do you guys agree? You don't think a self-made millionaire is more respected than a trust
Okay,
fund
yeah.
baby?
What's your segue?
What's my segue?
Where are you going with this? Keep going.
Things that are harder in life are more respected than things that are just easy, right? If it's harder to get something in life, that'd definitely be more respected than if it's just like given to you. Because I can guarantee you, if any of you guys wanted to have sex tonight, you guys easily could. If any of us wanted to have sex tonight, we would have to go through a fucking, I don't know. We have to go through some bullshit probably. We have to try our fucking hardest and try all night. I'm sure you guys have guys in your phone, you could just send a text and they'd be at your house in 15 minutes.
I feel like guys have that too, though.
Very few guys though. It's very few guys. Like only 20% of the guys are really out here having sex. Like really. Like consistently, yeah. Because it's really just the same 20% of guys that are having sex with.
Yeah, when you consider like all the
That's
UCSD
facts, bro.
people.
Exactly. No, it's
Yeah.
really only like the top 20% of guys that are having sex with a lot, like with like 80% of the girls. You see? You kind of get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see? So.
70%.
And then also I can go on and tell you guys why else is bad for girls to have high body counts. You want me to continue, or do you guys want to just respond to what I just said?
I mean, You say that, I understand that.
Mhm.
Like personally, I agree, but like, what does that say too for guys with high body counts too? Because that just means they're easy also.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
No, that
think
just
about it.
means-
Think about it. Hold on. It's harder for guys to get that. That means the guy has to be rich, funny, charming, confident. He must have some of those things.
Mm.
A
So-
girl does not have to have any of those things.
So for guys with high body counts, y'all are just working that hard.
Like
Probably.
they work that hard.
That
Yes.
hard.
Yes.
Probably.
Frat boys.
I kind of, I don't know.
I think like the same can be said for both sides.
What? I don't think
No,
so.
no,
Because
no.
here's the thing:
Like-
there are girls out there who are not attractive. They bring nothing to the table, and they could fuck a guy. They could fuck millionaires. They could fuck some of the most attractive guys. A regular average guy that's unattractive wouldn't even get noticed anywhere. He is damn near invisible to you guys. He sent you guys DMs and you guys didn't even read it. Those are the guys. Those are most of the guys. You know, these are the guys you just don't see.
You can fuck without sending DMs. Like,
Huh?
You can fuck people without sending DMs.
I'm just saying, like,
You can be out there.
what?
You just be
what are you
out
trying to say?
there.
What are you trying to say though?
Like you don't have to like hit someone up on Insta to like have sex. You can just
I know, but I'm saying the guys that bring nothing to the table, they are not having sex. If a guy's
Alright,
rich,
just
funny,
continue.
Yeah, fair.
okay.
That's controversial.
Well, what?
Yeah,
How is
so-
that controversial?
Wait, so you said that a guy that brings nothing to the table. What'd you say?
A guy that brings nothing to the table is not even being like looked at by these girls. But a girl that brings nothing to the table can have a body count. of
And
50.
you said that like usually the guys with the higher body count are more confident. Are confident.
They bring something to the table, whether it's confidence, they're charming, money, attractiveness. They're bringing something like that to the
Okay,
table.
never mind. Because I was just gonna say like, usually like the guys that are like overly confident, like at bars and stuff, like are usually the ones.
That's
Well, that's cockiness. We're talking about actual genuine
Oh,
confidence.
okay.
We can. There's a big difference
Okay.
between being cocky and being confident. Because I know those guys you're talking about. Low-key, one of the guys at the party was like that.
They
But
said-
I'm not gonna bring up
They
names.
said Jaden, don't get involved. Just agree.
All that to
That's it.
say that women's body counts matter more to you.
Yeah, and I have more need be.
Are you? Oh.
And here's the thing: I was like raised. My mom told me, in quote, not to bring home girls that are like hussies, which she means like sluts with high body counts, basically. So I was kind of raised this way, and I can go because here's the thing: girls, what was the receptor in their brain called, bro? They have more of it, or they release more of it during sex. Oxytocin.
Yeah, probably. I don't remember.
Just look it up. I don't want to be wrong on here, bro. I want to be scientifically correct. They release more oxytocin, and the more they pull and like detach that, well, a bunch of different guys, it literally affects their pair bond.
Yeah, oxytocin.
Oxytocin, yeah.
Yeah.
Pair bond, like their ability to fucking bond with somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys give out less than that.
So disagree, and I hate the way that you said like fat chicks or like just like oh.
Well, what
What
about?
the
I'm just talking
fuck?
about.
I
girls-
just-
girls, weird girls.
I'm just talking
I
about girls
know.
that bring nothing to the table,
Okay.
basically.
But it's crazy that as somebody, okay, I'm not saying your body count's bad or anything. Like anyone can have a body count that they do, but with a body count that's like with your body count,
You can be expecting a
you
chick to have
expecting your future partner to have a body count between 1 and 2, that seems so incredibly like
You're listening.
bizarre to me. Because so just because your body count is like whatever, like doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for you.
Yo, bro.
You're
Well, what are
like
we
fine.
talking-
You're off the table. Like it doesn't matter what your body count is, but your like woman needs to have like a low one.
Well, what did we just talk about?
But
What,
it like it doesn't matter.
what did we just
like-
talk about? What did I say? If it's harder for a guy to get sex than a girl, it's more respected. Like there are really only like less than, like, I don't even know.
Yo.
Like 20% of guys are able to have decently sized body counts. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying they
No
are.
way.
And the reason that they are able to have those body counts is because they're confident, charming, funny, rich, they're attractive. They have some of those things to some extent. That's why it's respected more. I'm not saying I need this in order to have a wife. I'm just saying I would prefer this. I know it's controversial, but does it make sense? Do you kind of see what I'm saying? You don't have to agree, but do you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You hear me?
Do I agree?
I
Fuck no.
But here's the thing,
But
here's the
I
thing.
hear you.
All right, if you don't agree,
Wait, what?
do you think I'm wrong?
I
And
mean,
if I'm wrong, where am I wrong?
you're entitled to your own opinion.
Mhm.
It just is kind of like I just can't really wrap my mind around.
Don't worry about that.
But do you see how the body counts are different though?
No, I think, okay, sex is something that you both do. You're both a part of it. Yeah, like, something is being, like, inserted into the woman. But, like, you're both in it. You're putting it in her. Like, this is, like, a shared experience. So then why does it make a girl, like, less respectable if you guys are sharing that experience? And, like, she has a higher body count, whatever. Like, I just, like, what the hell? What the fuck?
It's
What the
just
actual
like-
fuck?
Here's the thing. It sucks to say this because it's a double standard in life. Is it fair? No, but who said life's supposed to be fair?
Yeah,
It's not supposed to be fair. It just kind of is what it is. It's been like that throughout history.
So you're just,
too.
like, agreeing with the double standard? Like, it's fine.
It's just like it's also fact to what I say about the oxytocin receptors. You guys literally release more of that during sex, and you're guys pair bonding. You guys lose it. You guys literally lose the ability to pair bond more than we do. Like a guy with a couple hundred body count, maybe he will start to lose his pair bonding there. I don't know the science. I'm just assuming because that gets high and that gets kind of out there.
I just disagree.
What do you disagree with though?
But I literally, like, I think you should have a podcast just, like, for this issue because I have the perfect person to argue with you all day long.
Let's do it. We can
Like,
schedule
I'm
it. We
so
can schedule it.
serious.
You wanna do it?
So you think a dude's body count matters more than the girl's?
I don't think it should.
I don't think.
Okay, but
No.
should and what is different. You have to be like realistic.
Be
with, like,
real.
I'm not
Like,
saying
'cause it's
things.
just like- it's
hold
just
on.
facts.
Like,
I'm not
we're-
saying things that no other guy is thinking. I'm pretty sure Joe agrees with me.
I
Paul
don't agree
agrees
to
with
the
me.
extent of like.
But
the
they-
1-2
like, to an
thing,
extent,
but,
to an
I know,
extent.
like, you
But I
about the
agree
one or
with
two.
girls.
That's what you think.
No, not the one or two.
You're-
Just
you're not
just
gonna
no,
get
no,
married,
just
bro,
the
like-
no. Just the fact that a girl's body count means more than a guy. Do the fellas agree with this?
Yeah.
50-50.
And I think most guys do. I would say like 90% of guys that I know agree with this almost to an extent. Not exactly 100%. Maybe not the 1-2 body count thing like me. Because, I don't know, that's more of a preference. If I meet a girl that's like, you know, and like she kind of gets it, like, I don't know. If it's really there, okay, fine. We could talk about it. But, yeah.
I know that it matters to guys, like, body count more, like a woman's body count more, but it just.
I know it sucks. It's a double standard in life. And hey, if everything is fair, everything would be fair, but nothing's fair. You know?
Yep.
You guys are born with value, we're not. I would much rather have that than the whole body count issue.
I think a guy's body count matters more to me.
Really?
Well, I mean that's she said to her. She didn't say in general.
I think
I know, but I need to know why.
I think to women, it's the opposite. It just flipped.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not speaking for all women, but just for me personally, it matters to me.
But think about it like this. If you're with a guy with a low body count, that means he's definitely lacking one of those traits I was talking about earlier, or at least probably all of them if he has like no
Not
body.
necessarily
Or
me.
he's Mormon.
Yeah, but I don't, but then guess what?
Lord.
You know they believe in polygamy, so you don't want a Mormon guy either. So
I don't think that. Not
Alright.
necessarily.
I think here. Do you have one more thing you want to say, and then I'll. You sure?
I want to say this for like one dedicated to this.
Okay, we can do that. All right, hold on. All right, Paul. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, cheers.
You guys ready for Solo to say some bullshit right now?
You don't want me to say some bullshit, bro? I'm just gonna speak the truth. Facts. You gotta see both sides, bro. Think about it. A woman has to let a man inside of her, right? So why would a woman let a man with 50 bodies inside of her? You think she would pick that over a nigga with like 10?
Well, it depends on the age, because 10 is like a decent amount too. Depending on the age.
It's not though. And you saying it's limitless, bro. Anything over.
Well, think about this. All right. Actually, I am curious. So, for the guys that you guys have had in the past, what were their body counts, if you know?
I know some were high, some were low.
Really?
Ooh.
Like-
I accidentally had one that was really high, and I found out
That's the
after.
thing, though. You can't.
But they're having they're still having decently sized body counts. Even if you say low, like what is low for you in a guy?
I was a virgin.
Okay.
I was like,
And then did you see him after?
yeah,
For how long?
a few months.
All right. See, it didn't even end up working out.
The guy with the high body count, I never did anything with ever again.
And I found out someone was
Yeah,
pregnant.
well-
I left.
Well,
Yeah,
I feel
because-
like you see that way of thinking because as a girl, if he has a high body count, you feel like he's probably gonna do you like he did in the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here.
Yeah.
I disagree with what you were saying, by the way.
Which one? The girl's body count's meaning more.
Yeah, well, so I don't think it matters.
So you don't care if your girl's body count's
Well,
like
let
50?
me explain. I don't think it matters about men being worse than a girls or girls being worse than a man. It's just whoever, if I'm a guy and I'm getting with girls, I'm a cisgender or whatever.
What?
I do care if it's a lower body count, but that's just because that's the girl that I'm gonna be with for a little while, right? I'm gonna be dating this girl. It's like it makes me kind of like jealous, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're talking about like, oh, it's good for money, it's like women who have high, like they can make money off having a high body count. They can. Get
I'm talking about
dogs,
strictly
they
for
can do all these
relationships.
things. That's what I'm saying. So if you're doing it that way, sure, maybe. But when it comes to that, like I think a girl should care if a guy has.
I'm talking about straight relationships.
I know. Obviously, I would prefer a lower body count, and I think a girl should also prefer a low body count. I don't think it has anything to do with gender.
I think it's just the number.
It's not about. Here's the thing. That's the thing. It's not about preferring a body count. Girls literally usually don't even want guys with low body counts because of those traits. They don't have those traits.
That's not true.
That's not true.
What?
That is not true.
That's not true.
Bro.
I guess for our age, because I guess.
What the-
Hold on. So shut up. All right. So why is that not true?
Like, personally, like, if, let's say, somebody with higher body count has some money, right, has those characteristics that you were talking about, was in front of me, and then there was another guy, like, has a little bit less than that. Like, still...
Oh, a little bit less. That's still okay.
No. I'm saying, like, somebody who, like, I don't know how to describe it, but, like, someone who doesn't exactly have what you, like, think a lot of men have, right? Like, someone who's just doing what they want to do. Like, living the life they want to live.
Just like the average guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what the average guy is, though?
No.
Do you want to know what the average guy is?
Sure.
How tall are you?
5.
Or how tall would you want your guy to be? Yeah, ideally.
5.
Oh, you said 7 feet 6'8" earlier.
Okay, but that's
No,
just
wait,
something
wait,
I...
Holy!
Let's do
No,
the
no.
calculator.
All right, we gotta
That's
bring up the
just
calculator.
That's just
calculator.
something I've
I'm on my
had.
computer.
Listen, that's just something I've dealt with and I've had. But like me, like when it comes to a relationship, I don't give a fuck. Like as long as I can wear heels next to you and you're still eye level or a little bit taller than me, I don't give a fuck.
Do you know the average guy's 5'7" and obese, making between 30 and 50K a year? That's the average guy.
Money doesn't not matter.
All right, well he's 5'7" and he's obese.
If he's nice to you.
So you're okay with
So you want a
you're okay with dating a 5'7" obese
I'm
guy?
not saying I don't have a.
Do you know what
preference.
5'7" is? How tall are you?
I have a type. Like
You said 6'8", 7 feet.
That's fair though.
that's just what I've had though.
I know,
As long as you're being
know.
honest with yourself.
Yeah,
Like
you're being honest there.
I have a type. Like I know what I usually go for. 5'7" is not usually that, but like that doesn't mean that somebody who's shorter than what I'd like or makes less money than what I'd prefer. Like that doesn't mean I won't go for that. You know what I mean?
Well,
If
here's the thing,
someone's
you know.
like genuinely trying to like go for you and like make you feel better about yourself, like
The thing is, those 5'7" obese guys are probably going for you. They're just weird. You just look at them as weird and gross.
well yeah, it's because the ones that have gone for me like that
But that's most guys.
are gross.
And it sucks. And here's the thing: the way you think like I would prefer this is how almost every girl would want it. They want
That's
a guy
just 'cause
taller
every
than
girl
them.
has every girl has
Every
a type.
girl,
Guys have types too.
every girl wants a guy taller than them, right? Like for the most part. Every
That
girl
is-
wants a guy that makes more money than them, for the most part. You don't want to be leading the relationship. You don't want to be paying for everything, right?
I kind of want to be leaving.
I
You want to be
think
leading the relationship.
A little bit.
personally me
Are you
like
serious? I'm
Are you
serious.
serious?
no,
I'm
she and I
dead
are in the same boat that it's like
Yeah.
I don't want to have a man to support me.
Well, I have other studies that show like what you just said is not good because when you flip like the masculine and feminine roles in a relationship, the marital, what is it, satisfaction or success rate? I don't know, one of those.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction goes down. Like
Yep. Well,
What do you-
luck.
tough. I guess it's just,
I'm
it's just flip, bro.
I'm just gonna like hope that
Wait, but
whoever.
no, and then eventually, let somebody who wants to take the role will find somebody who it would work with, and then the
Mhm.
person who wants to not take the role will find like they could break up. It's
Dude,
fine. They can
honestly,
go and find new people.
in an ideal world, yes, of course that sounds great and fantastic and all that stuff. But bro, we're in the real world. Stuff doesn't always work like that.
it's just
There's a reason the divorce rates are what 50%.
But it's tough when you bring up like a specific detail when like divorce rate, and then there's a trillion reasons why these divorces are happening. Like you can't just narrow it down to one thing, one reason.
I'm just saying 50. Like the divorce rate is so high, so I'm assuming this is definitely a big reason because it's also a big problem right
But
now.
there's no one big reason. It's
There's
very,
never-
which is why I believe that you should.
It's
be able to
money.
have
It is.
standards.
It is money. Money is the number one reason.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
in a long list.
yeah.
Very
So I'm
long
telling you,
list.
I feel like over a long relationship and marriage, like the rest of these couples, the number one reason for divorce, money, you're gonna get sick of leaving the relationship. You're gonna be like, all right, I've been doing this for so long. It's time for him to pick his dick up and start making more fucking money.
But this is
I
why
think-
this is why you can't tell an individual this is why you're gonna do that. People
No, I'm just talking in general. I'm talking about you.
She's
I'm
okay
talking
with
about
short
you.
guys.
She's not okay with short guys.
She's okay with short guys. Like it's all different. Like, you can't say that all women are gonna.
Guys, we'll see you Wednesday.
Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
tuning in.
tuning in.
Appreciate y'all. Chat. See y'all.
We'll see y'all.